Okay, so welcome back. This is Module 3. We're going to start playing in Creative. Now, the reason I introduced Survival Mode first was that Creative has a lot of Survival Mode in it, um, except you can fly, you can work on a flat surface, you can have all of your materials and everything all available for you, so you don't have to survive and have to farm and get food and build your shelter and do it in a time limit, and then it gets dark and then things come out to kill you. Now, in creative mode, you still have all the zombies and things, but they can't kill you, but you can kill them. So it feels a little bit better, but sometimes they still really scare you. And this is great for, kids learning architecture. Anything in science can be taught in this. There's a thing called redstone, which we'll go over in another module. And it's basically built on principles of electricity, but they call it power. So power is still part of electricity. But you can use components of it in your creations, and it's really fun. So let's start, and we'll go in as a single player. I'm going to create a new world, so I'll call this one GTA Creative. Because the other thing is you can go back and you can search these worlds. So if it's a name, that's identifiable, it's easier. And we're going to change our game mode to creative. But we also want some more world options because generate structures. World type, we can customize it to be super flat. So super flat, we have grass, dirt, and bedrock. So let's say done on that. So we've got a super flat world. So we won't have all those biomes and all those sorts of things. And we won't worry about cheats. That's when they just can fly around, but they can't do anything. And let's go. So we're going to create our world. And what I hope to do also, there's some really fancy YouTube clips out there, but they go so fast that when you're beginning to learn, you can't learn because you're missing steps and things. So we're going to hit the E key again, and in creative mode, it brings everything up for us that we want. So we've got building blocks, we've got things that we can decorate with. There's some nice little ladders in there. There's glass that you can make, window panes from. A lot of these I haven't used. I must profess I'm not, an expert like Sierra or most kids for that matter. And I don't sit on Minecraft for days playing it either, but it just has so much potential for education. So here's some cactuses. Now here's redstone, and as I said, I've got a whole module devoted to this, and we'll go over the basics. There's redstone dust that you use, and it's like electrical wire. And here's the torch, which is kind of cool when you're building, especially in night mode. You put your torch around whatever you're building, you can keep working. And then different gates. Here's some doors that you can use to put on your own house, and you can play around with those. And daylight sensor, a block of redstone. There's also here these redstone repeaters and comparators. Now I think those are sort of like switches. But anyway, we'll move on. So then transportation, you can have different types of rails happening. Minecart with TNT. Oh, now it's starting to turn dark here, so you might hear noises in the background. And here's all your spawns. So you can spawn different things. There's some really cool things like spawn a donkey, Well, you just have to go in and play, like whatever interests you, just get in there. Here's the spider, always the slime, skeleton horses. There is an ocelot, that turns into a cat if you try and feed it a bone. So, and the compass, just search items. There's something moving around me. But it can't kill me, so it could be somebody else. The other thing is at night, that's when they spawn and they can come in and do things, but they can't in creative. So here's some tools. Now, some good tools, like golden axe picks. Swords are always good, diamond swords. So these are pickaxes. These enchanted books are quite cool, and I haven't played with them, but they might be interesting as well. Now this is for combat, so you can put your chest plate on, your helmet, and diamond boots, and all these things that you can go off fighting with, and bows and arrows, and potions, and other materials, and emerald. So there's just everything here that you can go and create with. Survival. Okay. So what I might want to do is, if I'm going to go into combat, I could grab. Let's just see if we can make this work. And I might want a golden sword. There's a diamond sword here. Iron, wood, stone. There's the diamond sword. You can have a leather tunic. I might have some golden boots. Okay, so when I go into survival, I can put some golden boots on. I've got a sword, but I'll pick that up later. And here's a little golden vest that'll keep me safe. And I might want to go back into here and grab some I might get a chain helmet. That's not very fashionable. How about a diamond helmet? There we go. So drag that down. And that, remember, that's your immediate inventory. You can use it. I think I'm in the middle of somebody's building area. It's quite weird. Okay, I'll go back here. I'm going to put a helmet on. There we go. Alright, I look pretty good. In fact, I look beautiful. Okay, so let's just escape out and have a look around. So I have no idea what that is. Some sort of jump. It might be a frog. Maybe I'm around frogs. I don't know. Anyway, let's just press the W key and start walking. We'll move out of here. There's a cow. The other thing is, if you've got a diamond sword or some sort of sword, you can actually kill these animals, and they'll give off like leather. Sheep will give off wool, things like that. But I don't really like to kill them. But they talk about, you've got to kill animals for food. I love animals, so I'll be a farmer, and I'll build a hoe, and I'll get some seed from the grass, and I'll dig, and do it that way. So let's just try flying now. You can have the mode. You can also have like the landscape with the biomes and things like that, and the rivers and the things. But I just think this is good for building. Okay, so if we just press the space bar, we should be able to fly. Okay, and I think you can press, I'm not flying. I'm not sure what's happening here. Oh, maybe I need something in my hand. Now the other thing is, these boxes down below go from 1 to 9, and you can either scroll through them, or you can just press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's a good way for young children. Well, not I do think young children do play this game, from now what I'm learning, a lot, and and they're like whizzes at it, you know, just like phones and iPads and things. They're just whizzes. They can master all this stuff. I'm going to go back to E and select a few more things. So let's say we're going to just build a, you know, we can build some sort of structure. So I'll build a little basic house for myself out of lapis. I love lapis. And I'll have some windows for that. And I might have a little bit more color in my house, just to make it match with the lapis. I also like a bit of stone. So that's bedrock, coarse dirt. You know, there's a little bit of geology in here as well, like the cobblestone, granite, stone, coarse dirt, podzol. Now, that's definitely a geology or a soil term. Maybe a bit of sandstone would be nice too, for a bit of pavement. And I'll come back to decorating. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to build a simple structure. So I'm going to escape out of this, and all these little jumping frogs, I'm sure that's what they are. Okay, now the other thing you might come across is you're just supposed to start putting out an object, you're just supposed to right click, like, okay, I'm going to start with the lapis. So I'm going to go to 3. These frogs are really annoying. I'm just going to walk away from the frogs. I don't know why they're here. Oh, look at that little lamb with its baby. Oh no, they're chooks. They're chooks. Oh, and there's an egg. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to start building. Now, I'm on a Mac, so I've worked out I do Control Command and then right click, and it'll start laying out for me. Oh no, okay, left click. All right, so we'll just step back from it a bit. It's just a bit funny at times. So I'm going to, oops, get rid of that. So just right click if you want to get rid of it. And you should be able to fly. And I'm not sure why my Mac is not letting me fly, but anyway, it's just space bar when you fly. Okay, so we'll keep going. It's good to get like an aerial view of what you're building. Oh, maybe I can't fly when the sun's going down. So this will be interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my inventory. I'm going to go to redstone. I'm going to get some torches and put it in my inventory. And it just sort of allows you to see a bit better, believe it or not. Okay, so I'm going to click 9 and throw a few of these out. Oh, no, didn't want that. Okay, get rid of that. And we'll find some grass in our inventory to patch up that hole. See where we can find grass. Here we go. So I'll stick that in there. Okay, back to escape. And, oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so I've got to go to 1 and then Control click Command, and that patches that up. Now you might see a few spiders. When you start hearing noises, you'll hear maybe a zombie or a spider or some creepy thing. Don't worry, because it can't kill you. It's just a bit scary. Okay, so I'm going to walk here. Oops. And look, kids can do this a million times better than myself. But I really believe if you know the basics, then as a teacher you're confident, you know, and kids will just drive the process, or students. Okay. Walk up to it. Okay, now I'm doing grass. Alright, so I want to go back to the lapis. So I go to 3 on the keyboard, or you can scroll there. And see, I don't have a really big insight, so I've just made one straight line. So I might start walking over here, but you get the idea. Okay, and it's easier when it's daytime, so that might be a zombie over there. Don't fear. Okay, so I'm going to start coming over this way. So we'll kind of walk up to it. And kind of have to get a bit closer. Lots of little farm animals. That's strange. Let's just walk around here and see if we can see the zombies now that we're so brave. I think there's lots of them. But if we get our sword, which is number 2, if he comes near us, we can, so you can hear him now. Oh, no, number 2, thank you. See the gur? Oh, he's walking away from us. There we go. Chop his head off. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels good. Go away, zombie. And then they disintegrate once you hit them so many times. So we'll leave the lovely chicken. Oh, the spiders. We'll go get a spider. Lots and lots of spiders and zombies out tonight. So I believe there's different swords that you can use, and they'll be more effective. Go away, zombie. Okay, so that will give you a taste of things. And let's get this zombie. What's this? There's also like spiders and all sorts of things. I have no idea what that is. It looks weird. We might as well get rid of him. Okay, so if we waited another, I don't know, it's usually 10 minutes for the, so let's go back to our building. You can see our torches are up, and we might come back to this later. Oh, I'm not sure what those things are. Oh, there's an egg. Okay. Go away, spider. Go away. Okay. Well, I'm getting a bit carried away with this, and we'll dig a little bit deeper in the next video, where I'm hoping you'll be on board with Minecraft, and we can all come into Realms or someplace and start looking at how to put lessons together. Okay. Whoops.